Okay guys, your boy King Leo here with another video coming at you. This one is wrestling related and we're going to be talking NXT Takeover Phoenix. I'm going to give you my predictions and what I really want to happen. But before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies to share with everybody. So let's get into this video. This is NXT Takeover Phoenix. You know, we're expecting a good show. Takeover always delivers. So I'm expecting nothing less from this. I know this is going to deliver wrestling wise. We're going to get some probably close to 5-star matches. So I'm looking forward to this. So this is the first time Takeover has hit Phoenix. And it's pretty good. Give an area a new chance to experience the NXT glory. So we're going to have Royal Rumble at Chase Field on Sunday. But the day before, we're going to have NXT Takeover. And that's going to be, you know, in a regular arena. They're not going to get the field action like the Royal Rumble, but it's all going to be exciting anyway. So let's talk about probably the match I'm least looking forward to, but I know still going to be pretty interesting, and that's Cassius Ohno versus Matt Riddle. Okay, so Matt Riddle, this is going to be his second Takeover match. Should have been his first, I think. But we got a little impromptu match at the last Takeover where he defeated Cassius Ohno in like 1 minute. So this is like their rematch. They've been having a few going on. He's had his buddy Keith Lee help him and defend him, who actually lost to Cassius Ohno last week, which I wasn't too happy about, but I guess it helps the storyline, and maybe Keith Lee will get the big payoff at the Takeover in the future. So this is Matt Riddle right now. You know, he's a young rising star, and NXT really wants to take him to the next level. So I see no way that he could lose this match right here. You have to keep that momentum going. Him losing against Cassius Ohno, someone who's just really, the company has no plans for really besides pushing over other talent. He has to win this match right here. So I think they'll get this match about 10 minutes or less. You don't need a long drawn out thing. They each get to show what they can do, and at the end you'll have Matt Riddle win that, and that's the right thing to do. So let's talk about next. Let's talk about the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now right here we have the two-time champions, Undisputed Era, who basically have almost been like one long reign. They only lost it briefly to, I think, Mustache Mountain. So they're going up against the War Raiders. And War Raiders, I love these guys. They're big, they're strong, they're athletic, and I'm looking forward to them being champs one day. But I don't think this is the time. This is not the time for them to be champions right now. I feel like, you know, this rivalry is just getting started. I would have given them this title if I think Undisputed Era would be called up to the main roster. But for some reason, I don't see that happening right now. I would love the Undisputed Era to be in the main roster. For some reason, I don't feel like they're going in that direction right now. You know, Adam Cole doesn't even have a match at TakeOver right now. And if Undisputed Era loses the title, that would be a real, like, non-eventful way to make their way to the main roster. Like, losing and Adam Cole not even in the TakeOver match. So I feel like he's definitely going to involve himself with some shenanigans in this match and find a way to help the Undisputed Era keep the Tag Team Championship. And I feel like this draws out the feud and keep it going into WrestleMania weekend, so we can get the Raiders picking up that title at WrestleMania weekend, and I think that's the way to go. Like, and then right after that, after the big debuts at the WrestleMania, maybe Monday Night Raw, we have Undisputed Era go up. And the next match we're going to talk about is the NXT Women's title. And that's champion Shayna Baszler going against upstart opponent Bianca Belair. Bianca hasn't been in the TakeOver match, hasn't had a big spot like this. She actually just cut her first in-ring promo like 2 NXT ago. So she's pretty new to this, and she's homegrown NXT talent, and she's on the rise. And I feel like she's going to capture that title one day. I'm not sure if this is the time, because I just don't feel it was the right build for it. Because the build has been pretty non-eventful. Like, we probably had like 2 weeks to the build, and they've had 1 interaction face-to-face, and then a tape promo. I don't know, but for some strange reason, I feel like they're going to give it to Bianca. She's been there for a few years. She's getting better, and I think Shayna has to move up because she has to align herself with Ronda Rousey. So they probably have to take the title off her, and what's better, give it to Bianca, let her grow with it. Let's see what she can do. Let's see if she's ready for the big time. This match right here, you know, I don't think it would be like a classic. I think they could put on some cool moves. Bianca has to work on her in-ring just the flow of the match and her in-ring psychology. Right now, it's still pretty green, but I think she can give us something good. And being with somebody in like Shayna Baszler, she could probably carry her through the match. So I'll give this like I think it will be pretty average. It won't be a disaster. So I'm looking forward to this match, seeing what Bianca could do. And in the end, I think Bianca picks up their title. Did I just call her Beyonce? Kind of did. Well, let's see if she could be big and deliver like Beyonce. Okay, let's get into this next match, and this is the NXT North American Championship. We have champion Ricochet going against opponent Johnny Gargano. And this right here I feel is a really interesting matchup. They're like two of the fan favorites, even though Johnny Gargano's kind of playing the heel right now. People are still rooting for him. They want to see him pick up a title. I was really conflicted about this at first because I feel like it's kind of a step down. He's been going for the NXT title for so long, hasn't been able to capture it, and now he's going for NXT North American Championship. So I feel like him winning that title just does nothing for him. It's like, oh, we couldn't give you the big one, but here's the consolation prize. You know, in the past, he's had the NXT tag team titles with Tommaso Ciampa, but I've kind of turned around on this, and I think that this would be good for him to win this title because he has this tension right now with Ciampa, and it's not all too bad. It's like they're in the middle. They kind of want to reconcile. They're not sure, and I feel having both of them as champion right now with this newfound maybe reunion will be good. It's like they're on the top of the division, both with solo titles. It's like being tag team champions all over again. And I feel like he probably is going to come across with this with some help from Tommaso Ciampa, and that would leave him even more conflicted. Like this man I hated for like a year, who like just made my life a living hell. Now he's helped me get a title, and maybe he wants to be friends again. So I feel like if they play that angle, I'm okay with Johnny Gargano winning. This right here is going to be, these two can go in the ring. So I'm expecting this to be one of the matches of the night. So in the end, I do have Johnny Gargano winning this and walking out of Phoenix, the new North American champion. Okay, now we're down to the last match, and maybe this will be the main event. Hopefully it will, because when Aleister Black was NXT champion, he barely got to main event takeovers because Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa was so hot at the time. So it will kind of be bittersweet if this does a main event that Tommaso Ciampa is in a match, so make it seem like maybe this is the main event because of Ciampa. But I feel like this should end the show, and we know this is going to deliver too. We have great wrestlers, two wrestlers that can tell a story, two hard-hitting wrestlers. This is going to be great. And in the end, with this one, I have Ciampa walking out still champion. You know, he's had a dominant run. I expect no less right here. I think it's going to be pretty competitive. You know, it's going to be many near falls. Like, we're going to think that's the end right there. And no, it's going to have us fooled. But I think it's time for Aleister Black to come up to the main roster. So there's no need for him to have this title right now. So just keep it rolling. Keep it on Tommaso Ciampa and let him walk out NXT champion and head into WrestleMania to defend that, maybe against a huge face of the company. And I don't know who I would want that to be right now. I would say give Velveteen Dream another chance. If he's not going to debut at the Royal Rumble and stay on the main roster, I'd love to see Tommaso Ciampa and Velveteen Dream at NXT New York. So right there, that's I'm thinking for the future right here. So I'm like, that would be the best for the future right there. And I think he's been a dominating champion. He's been one of the best heels in the company. Don't take the title off him now. Keep it on him. So that has been my prediction for NXT Takeover Phoenix. And do you agree? Do you think something else will happen? Do you think something else should happen? Let me know. Comment. Let me know. Let's get a conversation going. But before I leave, let me tell you to like, comment, subscribe, and share this page so we can get more wrestling videos out to the wrestling community. Alright, later.